The Rebel Capitalist Show. One thing I don't think most Americans realize, and they would realize this quickly if they went to a place like Ecuador or Colombia or Tanzania, is just how dominant the monopoly businesses are. And let's use beer
That's right.
as an example.
Yeah.
Like you come to the United States and you go to your local grocery store, and it's just not, you've got thousands and thousands of beers, and sure, you've got your Budweiser and your Coors, but that is nothing compared. Their
Right.
market share is basically, relatively speaking, it's almost zero compared to the market share of like a Club Colombia, or Club
Right.
Colombia is what they call it in
Yeah.
Medellin. And I mean, it's to the point where you could walk down the street during a soccer game, and everyone's on the street drinking beer during a soccer game, and 95% of the people would be drinking Club Colombia.
Right.
Or in Ecuador, I forgot what the one is. It's I forgot, it's yellow. I forgot what the name of it is. But people need to really realize that, who are potentially looking at these countries as investments and looking at what you do and the moat around the businesses
Oh,
where
it's
you invest,
phenomenal.
because there's
Exactly.
no
Yeah.
way that anyone could
Yeah.
compete with Club
Yeah.
Colombia or the Tanzanian beer, I would guess.
That's right. And to stick on Kenya, the brewery there is called East African Breweries Limited, EABL. And I don't think I saw any beer other than their brands when I was in Kenya.
Yeah.
So almost 100%. They have different brands, but it's all owned by the same company. It's a subsidiary of Diageo out of the UK nowadays. So that's the other interesting thing, that the global conglomerates or multinationals have bought up a lot of these brands, and they now run these companies along Western corporate governance lines, and the standards are really quite high, and they're able to attract really good talent. So they, not only is the moat there, but they've kind of protected it even further, because
Yeah.
the guys that were perhaps going to come in and compete decided, no, 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 it's all too difficult. We'll just buy the local existing brand, and that's how we'll enter the market. Same in cement. Heidelberg Cement is the parent company of Twiga Cement, the company that we own here in Tanzania. So, and again, they completely dominate the local market around Dar es Salaam. Cement's a bit different because it costs a lot of money to transport around, so you have a geographical moat around your business as well. But yeah, the Tanzanian brewer has the biggest one, TBL, that we own, has 80% market share. It used to be closer to 90, but still pretty hefty. I used to live in the Philippines as well, and San Miguel beer there. I used to say it's just basically a monopoly. They have 95% of the market, so very
Yeah.
similar to Club Colombia, I guess.
Yeah.
And that stocks like that should be trading at a premium valuation, but they are actually selling at big discounts to global numbers on my readings.
What are your thoughts right now on Turkey? Have you looked into that market?
Turkey was interesting to me for a couple of reasons. A, it's an easy flight from here to go and check it out, and I'd love to go and then do so. They have daily flights from Dar es Salaam to Istanbul. Turkish Airways is one of the airlines that serves the most cities in the world, I think, from that hub. And cheap real estate, from what I understand. The fact that you can actually get a passport from Turkey if you invest, I
Right.
think it's $250,000 in real estate. That also kind of attracted me to go and check it out. And the other thing I noticed about Turkey is it's quite a big manufacturing economy. They have a real economy that's quite diversified and manufactures a lot of goods. So here in Africa, when you go and buy, cookware or stuff for your apartment or house, a lot of it is actually imported from Turkey rather than from China.
Wow.
Uh, so definitely a country that's on my radar. And I think for anyone watching that has thought about going and checking it out, yeah, definitely, if you get the chance, I would go and do so. I'm planning on doing that myself.
Yeah, and their currency has just gotten crushed over the
Exactly.
past probably year and a half, maybe 2 years. I mean, it's just fallen off a cliff. So, boy, if you had dollars going in there with that real
Yeah,
estate. That could be interesting.
I think so too. And it's interestingly, running a frontier markets fund. I get on these analyst calls and conferences and whatever. There's a lot of Turkish-based funds investing in this part of the world as well. It's an economy that's got a lot of talent and a lot of capital and outward looking. It seems to have a very promising future.